What's going on, guys? Hope everybody is having a great day. We are playing some Dragonheir Silent Gods. This is a sponsored video, so thank you to them for sponsoring the video. You can join D&D Legends in Dragonheir World today. Download using the link in my description as well as the pinned comment. There's also some promo codes for you guys to use, so make sure that you use them while they are still active. The game is available on Windows as well as Mac. You can get it on Epic and Steam players as well as iOS and Android mobile platforms. So go ahead and download using that link. There's a new D&D collab which gives you an opportunity to get Elminster Omar, the legendary wizard. Echoes of the Sleepless is the name of the event. It is active now as of February 23rd. It has been active now for 3 days. A lot going on with the event. Obviously, like I said, a chance to get Elminster and some other exclusive rewards that are exclusive to this collaboration. So get them while they are still, lasting, because once the event is over, you're not going to be able to get any of these things. So we obviously have an exclusive artifact for Elminster. We have some other, we have a D20 and D4 dice as well, dice skins. So some goodies in there, and I am very pleased. I am very pleased with Elminster. This is the Grave of Venom team 9. We're able to farm stage 9 with him. I didn't have a champ that could provide what he provided before, so now we're able to go in and do this. And today we're actually going to be seeing what else he can provide for us. So I have not tried to farm Grave of Rot stage 9 in quite some time, so we are going to actually go in there today with a similar lineup to this, pretty much this same lineup actually, and we're going to try to complete it. We may swap out Sigrid for the main character, the Traveler, just to see if the main Traveler is going to do a bit more damage for us. But Elminster, amazing champion, and I feel like he actually brought a ton to my account. So let's go and see the Grave of Rot, because you definitely want to be farming Grave of Rot. Gives you that sweet accuracy gear that you need. That 3-ear set is very strong. So let's go ahead to Grave of Rot here, and you'll see as soon as I open it, I've completed 8, but we have not beaten 9. If I've already beaten 9, it would have started us off on 9, but we have not beaten 9. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Now, there are a couple things that we want to be aware of if you're building a comp for Grave of Rot. You're going to need a decent bit of resist on your tank, just so he's not really getting debuffed, because once he gets healing prohibition on him and you're not able to heal your tank and your tank dies, then you're gonna have a serious issue. Now, as you can see right now, we have in the same team from Venom, right? This is the team that I kind of want to use, but let's swap out Sigrid for the Traveler right now. And yes, this is the gear that I want to use on him. So let's do a run and let's see how it is, and then let's talk about gear, possible champions that you could be using in place of the champions that I am bringing in at the moment. So we have damage, we have cleanse, we have attack penalty, we have heals, we have multiple healers, and we have a solid tank in there. Now, our tank could need more resist. He might not have enough resist, but right now he looks good. He's resisting debuffs from the boss, and that is exactly what we want. We also want the cute going before Hexandra, so cleansing and healing before Hexandra heals, just to make sure we have that healing prohibition off of us. There is no tuning with this. As you can see, I didn't select any type of skill timings or anything like that. I just threw the champs in. Ideally I would have some sort of skill timing set up, but it looks like we don't need it as of now. Now our Traveler is taking a good bit of damage. I did not check how much HP he actually had, but we don't have attack penalty up right now. We want to make sure we get that back up. So there it is. Vicuke is doing it for us. Elminster also doing it for us, as well as providing the shields, which are helping out astronomically. So I'm very pleased with his shields, and this is why I want to come in here and test it out to see just how much of an impact he would have. I already knew that we needed attack penalty. Accuracy penalty also helps out a good bit. That way we can get the boss to not, you know what I didn't bring in here that we kind of need. We kind of need healing prohibition. So this isn't gonna work. It's gonna work, but it's gonna be slow. We didn't bring healing prohibition. The boss is going to be able to heal. So let's actually go ahead and swap out the traveler. This is gonna work. Like, the boss is dying, but the boss is also healing. Every time he uses his chewing thing, he has an opportunity to heal, right? Am I just making that up? No. It restores HP equal to 600% of the damage dealt when he does the chewing thing. So you could bring in healing prohibition and probably get this done quite a bit faster, but he's also not doing a lot of damage to my tank, so he's not healing by as much. I forgot how, I don't know how I missed that. Forgot that we need healing prohibition. So probably be a good option to actually use Sigrid in there. As you can see, the boss just took a huge heal, well, decent heal, not ridiculous, but Sigrid definitely the better option other than the main character. Main character is just there providing damage, but Sigrid will 100% be the better option. But this team actually works very well. But we'll talk about the gear that's on them and any replacement options as well. And we should be done in just a moment here. It's not the fastest comp. It is not a crazy speed run or anything like that, but we are able to complete it, and this will be our first time completing it. And as you can see, the boss healing there. He's trying to hold on. He doesn't want to die, but he should be dead soon. We should have this completed. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He's going to get a little bit of a heal as well here at the end. There we go, and it is done. Totally forgot about healing prohibition. That is why we want to bring in Sigrid. But let's just talk about the gear really quickly. These champs are in the same gear from the previous video. Little bit of resist on Hexandra, decent HP, life spindle artifact for additional heal on her battle skill. A little bit of skill haste, nothing crazy. Horus, decent bit of resist and HP as well, not much defense. He doesn't have much else going on. A little bit of skill haste, but it doesn't matter as much. Obviously, his ultimate ability does give him a bit more survivability because he's going to get damage reduction and hit recovery, which helps him out, but it is not the end of the world if you don't have any skill haste on him. Vicuke just has accuracy, a little bit of HP. I'm running the spiritual incense burner on him. It gives him more accuracy and also increases his ultimate energy after he uses it. Sorry, I'm using the platinum knight shield on Horus. On Elminster, we have the crown, so we can get defense penalty, some skill haste, got decent accuracy, a little bit of HP, and good enlightenment so that his shield can be bigger. The Traveler is in a Platinum Knight set at the moment. Don't ask why I have 4 pieces of Platinum Knight on him. It's just the best stats that I can get. We're using the Manticore statue, which gives his battle skill more damage. That way we're getting decent damage when we're not using our ultimate skill. He has decent attack, decent crit rate, not a ton of crit damage, but that is what we're using. Now the better option would have 100% been to have Sigrid in and have her have some accuracy so the boss takes no heals and we get this done a bit faster. So we can actually take a look at what that looks like. I'm going to swap her gear really quickly, give her some more accuracy. She has okay HP, 205 accuracy right now, and she should get a bit from the elemental affinity bonus. So we have 5 champs in. She's going to gain an extra 50 accuracy. That will put us at 250 accuracy, and we only need 220, so we're good to go. We can bring her in. She's going to place healing prohibition for us. The boss won't heal. Now her damage might not be, you know, the same as the traveler, but we should still be able to get it done with her. The traveler might be a little faster on damage, but this should theoretically be faster because now we have healing prohibition, and the boss won't be healing, and this will be full auto as well. So let's just see how it, you know, plays through. We got healing prohibition, so the boss is not healing on the alt. Yeah, it should theoretically be a bit faster. We have the cleanse that we need. We have the heals that we need. We have the shield in there. We have attack penalty, accuracy penalty helping us out a little bit. But I don't think it's actually doing a ton for us because we're still pretty much getting debuffed. Hexandra has enough resist, Horus has enough resist. They're not getting debuffed at all. If you could build a full resist team for this, that would be, you know, probably the easiest way to go about completing it. But we don't necessarily have to do all of that. And Sigrid is getting a bit low on HP. We should get some heals here. Let's cleanse that because we don't want attack. We don't want healing prohibition on anyone. That way we can make sure that we're always healing. And now it's even better with Sigrid because we're gonna get another champ that can also place attack penalty for us, and of course that healing prohibition. So it doesn't seem to be, you know, moving as fast. As you can see, we got that healing prohibition right at the last minute there. The boss did take a little bit of heal, so we'll see just, you know, how fast this is. Is this time going to be faster than our first completion? We will see at the end. I'm not sure exactly what that time was. We're not getting healing prohibition exactly when we need it. It looks like we're kind of getting it either just before or just after. We should get it here because she's placing it with her passive as well, so the boss should take no heals here. But the team is moving along, and like I said before, we'll go look at some potential, you know, replacements for these champions after. So I'll go ahead and just come back at the end of this and we can see if it was faster, and then we'll talk about replacements. So that is the end of the run. It's actually slower than with the traveler, so the traveler is doing quite a bit more damage in there for us, which I expected a bit. But let's just look at what other champs we can use in here. As far as your tank, you can use any tank, right? Go through your list, see who you have as far as defense based champs. Pick a tank in the elemental affinity that you've upgraded the most, you know, I would suggest, because if you've upgraded that elemental affinity pairing, then chances are you have majority of what you're going to be needing to complete the game. So you're going to need healers, you're going to need DPS, you're going to need someone to come in and provide support and CC for you. So any, you know, tank will do as long as they have a good bit of resist. Now, as far as the other champs in the comp, you're going to definitely need someone that could provide you with healing reduction, or, you know, if you have healing reversal, that is even better. But heal reduction or healing prohibition, if you will. As you can see, we have quite a few options here, rare options of champions that can make sure the boss doesn't heal, which is kind of irrelevant because as you can see in our first run, we didn't bring any champs that provided this. So you can, or you don't have to use it. It helps, but not that much, as you saw. Now, the thing we are going to absolutely need is attack penalty. And, you know, I'll say it again, there's a million champs in the game, right, that place this, right? Not literally, but there's a ton of champs that place attack penalty. You should have no issue coming in and placing attack penalty on the boss. You're going to need someone to cleanse for you, so debuff, dispel. You have options for that. Bring in champs that are going to cleanse. You can build them with resist. So someone like a Nathaniel coming in, Hexandra, I have mine built with resist, so that they can go in and we don't have to worry about if that champ is getting debuffed or not. Very similar to the tank, your cleanser. If they're not fulfilling multiple roles for you, you can build them with resist. Now, Vicuke is also placing attack penalty for us. He also has accuracy penalty on his passive ability, so I had to build him with accuracy. But otherwise, if he was just a pure, you know, healer and cleanser, I would definitely build him with resist. He is providing cleanses for this team, so we can keep, you know, healing prohibition as well as the poisons off of us, because otherwise you will die very quickly. Now, the last thing that we're bringing into this comp is a shield, which we were using Elminster for. His battle skill places an amazing shield for us. He's also placing attack penalty and accuracy penalty as well. The accuracy penalty was not doing a ton, but probably helping out the tank in our Hexandra, who have decent res, but probably not, you know, nearly as much as needed. I mean, I didn't look at the numbers, but we had enough, right, with accuracy penalty. I don't know if it was because of the accuracy penalty or not, but we have enough. But the shield, right, you have options as far as shields. There are a good bit of champs in the game that are going to provide you a shield. You can use Nathaniel, you can use Gladros, and obviously there are champs that place shields on themselves, but we're talking about shields for the entire team. You will have some options for that, for champs that could, you know, come in and place a shield on your team. Don't at me about the Adolphus. I literally just pulled this champion, and it's a shame because I could have been using him in this entire season. But that is everything that you are going to need. Now, you don't need a shield, but it is helpful. It has helped me. That is my first time being in Grave of Rot Stage 9, and shout out to Elminster for bringing the shield. Everything else I already had. I didn't like re-gear champs for that. Those champs were in the same gear that I pretty much use on them everywhere in the game. So as long as you have attack penalty, as long as you have a shield, as long as you have, you know, at least one cleanser in there, and, you know, a healer or two healers, even better if you have healers that can cleanse for you, and a solid tank as well, you will be good. Heals, shields, attack penalty. You could bring in, you know, healing prohibition if you really want, but you don't need it, and a tank with good resist, and you can complete stage 9 of the Grave of Rot. Hopefully this video helps somebody out. I don't know, you know, who needs it, but if you find it, hopefully it helps you out, and that'll make me happy. But that's going to be all for this one, guys. Yeah, that is all. Be sure to download the game using the link in my description. Join D&D Legends in Dragonheir World today. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, guys, be good and be well.